The world is a small place and people want to go the distance and explore until the ends of the earth to discover new things that may tingle their minds. But with the current state of our technology, we are limited to what we can do. That is why people turn to games for the world exploration so that they can still have the fun of discovering new things despite it being in the game. Some developers are thinking outside the box and not limiting themselves to the world, but a vast universe ahead of them. Is there such a game? Enter Atlas, which from the name itself makes you immediately think of exploring the world and what goes beyond it. Hello Internet, to another episode of Crypto Cash Out, where we bring you the latest news in the world of crypto. Speaking of worlds, we have an interesting topic in this video, so be sure to listen up and take notes. However, remember that what we say in this video is not financial advice, as we are not experts in the topic, nor are we financial advisors, so it is always good to do additional research after watching this video. What we say in this video is opinion driven from sources that we search in the internet, so please do so too. Now that we said that, let us head on to the video. Star Atlas has gained much attention for the past few months because of how ambitious it has become. Apart from being a AAA game, Star Atlas also aims to reinvent the metaverse, as it allows players to not only explore one world, but different worlds and universes as a part of the blockchain. What makes it different from other games is Star Atlas makes you forget that you are playing a blockchain game and immerses you into a universe of unique worlds waiting to be explored by you. The team behind Star Atlas is the current CEO Michael Wagner, COO Pablo Quiroga, and Head of Operations Deb Lucas. Each of them has a colorful history before going on to work on the game. Wagner previously worked at the VC fund and multi-chain ventures. Pablo Quiroga founded a supplement startup and was working in the field of biotechnology before working on Atlas, and Deb Lucas held a finance-based background in his previous work. These three men work on the game, and in September 2021, they released Atlas, which is the native token of the game, which we will talk more about later. Now, the game is being worked on by a group of engineers and artists that are working on improving the game. The official website of the game also linked the social media of the developers to promote transparency of the people working on the game. So, with a little background and history out of the way, what is Star Atlas? If you follow closely in news about the blockchain, more specifically blockchain-based games, you will know that there is a race of some sorts to release the first fully functioning AAA game in the market. And although Star Atlas has released its native token, the game is far from finished and are looking to release it sometime soon. But if they do beat competitors, Star Atlas is said to be the first AAA game that integrates the blockchain by selling and exchanging NFTs and other digital ownership in the game's market. So basically, Star Atlas is a futuristic multiplayer blockchain game that is set in 2620 and allows users to explore the world and what goes beyond it. Unlike the Decentraland and Sandbox, Star Atlas literally takes you out of this world by letting you explore worlds filled with aliens and other creatures. Have I already mentioned that it is built on Unreal Engine 5? The main gameplay also involves space exploration and spaceship simulation. Now with the spaceship simulation gameplay, you are tasked to operate the universe by building and stabilizing galactic civilizations that you bought. You as the player can build microeconomies, construct cities, and form the Centralized Autonomous Organization or DAO in order to rule and watch over all your assets. However, it is not as easy as it seems because there are other territories that are hard to conquer and there are other players trying to beat you to it. However, beating other players is not as hard as it seems, as there are factions to choose from, each of them representing a different ideology in geopolitics. The factions you can choose from are the MUD territory, the Oni Region, and the Oster sector. The Mud territory is an area in the game that is controlled and inhabited by humans. The Oni Region is home to what the devs will call consortium of alien races. The last faction is the land that is inhabited by sentient androids. These factions influence your goals within the game and in the bigger picture for political intergalactic domination. In Atlas, players are required to purchase in-game digital assets with real-world value via the virtual marketplace of Atlas. The assets can be stakes to grow the empires of the players and help them explore worlds and use the money to buy things for the combat system in Atlas. This immersive gameplay coupled with good graphics is one of the reasons as to why it seems like Atlas is unlike any other blockchain game out there. Moreover, the value of the tokens and assets shape the game's features and future with the political influence it has. The total supply of the tokens is already set for in a fraction. According to their white paper, a fraction of the game currency is available for the Galactic Asset Offering, or GAO, which will lead up to the full launch of the title. In addition to this, 20% of the supply is held by stakeholders, 10% is given to friends and families of the founders, and another 10% is sold equally to the GAO phase. Furthermore, Star Atlas has another set of coins that is used for governance, and it is called Polis, which can be purchased during the GAO phase. At that time of writing this video, Polis is valued at $2.88. But enough about Polis, as we are here for the main token for transactions in the game. So, let us follow that up with the price and price predictions of the token. At the time of writing the script of this video, the price of Atlas sits at around $0.047, which is an increase of 2% from the last day. The market cap of the coin surpasses $100 million with a 24-hour trading volume of over $8 million. Furthermore, the current circulating supply of the coin is over 2 billion tokens, and although there is no confirmed total supply, it is rumored to be around 36 billion tokens. When it comes to the future price of the token, there are websites that have mixed emotions with Atlas. There are some that see it to be bullish and some see that the price may drop. However, the drop may be negligible and most websites think that the price will rise. For wallet investor, they predict the price to be steady throughout 2022. They forecast the price to be around $0.07 after 1 year. Price.prediction.net, another price forecast site, sees that the price will average at around $0.063 for the year 2022 and sit at around $0.096 the following year. In the year 2025, they predict the price of Atlas to average at around $0.19. And for all you long-time holders out there, you can wait until 2030 before the price can surpass $1. Our next forecast is from Digital Coin Price, and they have a similar 2022 prediction with priceprediction.com. For them, the price of Atlas may average around $0.068 for the year. A couple of years later, the coin may be valued at around $0.107 in 2025. In the long run, they predict that the coin will be around $0.20, which is a big difference when you compare it to the future prediction according to the other website. If you want to start investing while the game is still young, Atlas coin is available on FTX, Gate.io, and it is available for swapping using Radium. Moreover, the NFT marketplace can be purchased in Solana's Phantom wallet since the game is based on Solana. However, you remember that the market is extremely volatile and external factors may affect the price in the blink of an eye, so we must be careful when making transactions with Atlas and playing the game. Another thing that you need to be careful of is that you must remember that the game is not yet fully released and there may be changes in the system. Moreover, there are skeptics out there that do not think that the game will moon in the future and will stay collecting dust in a person's library. Despite all of this, the company is blocking all of the noise and plans to continue on working to improve the game. One future plan of the company is to have NFT drops with its structure and or sales. The NFT market is set to be released on the game in April 2022, so that is 1 month to look out for. So, is Star Atlas something worth your time? While the game is still in developing stages and waiting to be fully released, it surely shows promise with its gameplay mechanics and how it offers an immersive world for the player to interact with. And when the game does get fully released, be sure to be prepared to play the game as it has the potential to take the market by storm. Hello everybody, and thank you for watching Crypto Cash Out. We hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, hit that like button to show your support. We also have a video about the Fuse network. We have a video on that, so go check it out. Speaking of videos, be sure to subscribe so you won't miss an upload from us and you will be updated. Comment down below on which faction you are choosing when entering the world, the universe rather, of Star Atlas for a chance of a shoutout giveaway. That is all from us today. Stay safe and have fun cashing out!